Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our seminar today. My name is Jirat Sukmongkol, and you can call me Mon.
And I am Natapat Lamasit. You can call me Till. We will be responsible for being MC in today's seminar on the topic of unlocking a journey of luxuries.
And we are very honored to have Kun Atila Chai Vijay Tarakun from A-Land to be our guest speaker to talk and discuss about the experience in the field of the luxury real estate and management and what you might face in the real world.
So please welcome all PA to the floor ครับผม
สวัสดีค่ะ
So
Yeah. Good afternoon,ครับพี่ It's
สวัสดีค่ะคุณอาคุณนุนค่ะ
to have you with us today for the discussion.
And thank you นะครับผม for being our guest in this seminar. We are really honored to have you today because I heard that it is likely for your first time for sharing the experience about the career path and your project too. So can you introduce yourself and your company for a little bit for our listener?
Okay, my name is Tara. I'm mid-age, about 55 years old, and then I started my company about for the real estate about 8-9 years ago. Actually, my family doing the food business export part, and then I just started for the atelier is my second project.
Okay, so next we'll be talking about the starting point of A-Land ครับผม
Yeah, so since we have known that A-Land is doing the real estates and you said that like you have worked in this field for around like 8 to 9 years. So then that's quite a big step for the company, and it makes us curious on like how did you actually start, what's your starting points, and what makes you interested in the field.
Okay, let's go back to 8 years ago. I'm driving with my mom to we go around because at first we interested to buy a land in Ramanai for the export company, for the food company, and then we passing one land in Sinakrin. That land is not too big, not too small, and then I have a passion doing real estate. Me and my mom love to see condominium show units. Every time when the another company like Sanctuary or Land and House or whatever they open house, and then we love to go and see how they decorating, how they do the interior, how about the floor plan, how about the location. We love to go around, and then I asking my mom, can you buy me a land? I want to do it myself. That land is about 1.5 right, and then my mom said, okay, let's try. That is starting point. On that project, I do the home office for 9 units, starting price from 16 millions to 30 millions, and then that project is sold out. It's not very fast, but it's more than we expected because I think we do the different thing on that project. If you go back like 9 years, not much people doing the elevator in the house. We do the elevator, we do the lift, we do like 9 to 12 car parking lots. That is different in the market at that time. So yeah, that is the first project that I jumped in the real estate business, and then we find another land after we sold out to first project. So this land is quite big. It's 7 rides, and nearby my house, Ram Intra, which is the new CBD in Bangkok at the moment. So we bought the land, and then we start the project. Yeah, the atelier.
Oh, so that is sort of very interesting thing because I heard that like not much residential on back then that have an extra feature like such as the elevator that you mentioned, right? And that right all the facility that's also special and sell it really quickly. So I want to ask more about how about the starting point because what made the house become luxury in your mind? Like because you could jump from the 30 million into the 1 million baht price, right? And that is a quite big step on your company. So can you tell us a little bit about the why how luxury is this for 100 million in your mind?
This project is start 150 million
ครับผม
for the show unit. So how can I jump in? Actually, I don't really do the survey or the marketing. More like a passion that when we go to the house to see the another people project. So if the luxury it's come with the romance, with the big horse, the big fountain in front of the project, and then I say that with using the same clubhouse, sharing clubhouse, no swimming pool in the house, and all the equipment in the house. It's not luxury at all. And then I come back to ask myself that, if we want to do luxury, like really 100 millions, what we have to have. That is the way we start to do the project. We do researching, we using all the high end brand, European brand for the toilet, for the kitchen and everything. Yeah, that's that is become the masterpiece at the end. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I think so ครับผม so like that is really inspired to start with your passions and then create something really different in your own version นะครับผม
Okay, and after it is done, how are the management parts and like what is your opinion to look into like and how should we manage the our project and other cost? Right.
Mm. The management is the hardest thing to do. Like potential analysis, opportunity, timing. First, you have to look at the land. Location is the best thing to think about. And you have to see the potential area, land price, the contractor. This actually this company it's not my career. I have my family business, and I take loan and interest from to my family because the interest rate from the bank is very high. So secondly, I is that all the house in this project are not being constructed in the same time. I built the first unit first, to be the prototype to get the client to show them, and then we built another second one. So when we able to sell the first one, and then the second one, we start to build the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. So in terms of the marketing promotion on this project, um, I'm using Kun Boom Thalit for review the first house that you guys see in the show picture right now. Okay, and then we decided to do the billboard, and the billboard is very expensive per month. And then I got maybe one call or zero call from the billboard that I learned that, oh, okay, this is doesn't work for me. I mean, for me, for my company. So then we changed the target to the Facebook, Instagram, whatever online. It works for me. We sell the house very fast, like the number three, number four, number five. We sold it in 1 week. That is very amazing, very surprised for me too. So we have to accept that the world is changed. Today we will have to be online. So we stop doing offline no more. We don't have brochure. We don't have anything from paper. No billboard. Only Instagram, Facebook, but we don't use in the TikTok. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the advertisement does play like a real big part in the online advertisement is very better than the old version of advertisement, right?
Mm-hmm. It
So,
is.
okay, so like from what you have said that like I can see that
Okay, so let's move on for the next questions that I prepared. So I think they have a lot of good information about trying to promote your projects through the online advertisements instead of the offline, right? So I wonder that during the construction or anything, so I wonder that do you have like any problems or the obstacle that you're facing on this project?
Oh, problem. So first we have the problem with the money. We don't have enough money. We spend a lot of money and we need to loan and then have so many interest. We have the problem with the build contractors, supplier, everything. It's like many problems every day. Um, delay done of finishing the house. You order the wood, the engineering, it's not coming. Everything. The problem is like every day 1,000. So when you come to the end, finish building the house is already beautiful with the interior and everything. Another problem come. So you have to look for the customer. If you don't have customer to buy the house, that just means you're not success in the project, right? So at that time, when the house is completely done, Kun Boom Talit came for a while, and then we have the COVID for 2 years. And then when the COVID come, the customer came a lot into the house, but they asking 50% discount. So we can't do that. We keep the house for a year. I think when the COVID when have no more COVID, the house is able to sell with the price that with the asking price that I asked that I wanted to. So yeah, we have to pay for the interest for a year or something with nobody buy the house. I mean my house, not another project. That's a big problem to me because we have to pay interest about 2 million per month. That's a big money for the project too, and we have to find the money, loan the money for building the house number two. Yeah, at that time, very difficult. It's very difficult. I think the big problem to do the project is the cash flow and the build contractor. Mm-hmm.
okay, so yeah, after the problems of like with the cash flows and the contractor, so is there like a uniqueness of the project uh, that you'd like to present and like, give to the customers
Can you ask again?
about the project uniqueness, about the facilities or the uniqueness in terms of like designs, facilities of the project?
Okay, like you want to know how the project is luxury?
Yeah.
Okay. The house is including everything. You have the 20 meters swimming pool. You have the lift in the house. You have 7 restroom. You have separating dining area. You have 4 living room. You have 6 parking lot. Thai kitchen, and you have a lot of things in the house. Every bedroom have the private closet. Mm-hmm. So the house is 1,150 square meters. That is very big, and we design the house to be the oval design. So all the window is in the house, not outside the house. So when you go to the terrace, you can see your swimming pool. You have the fitness in the house. You have spa, everything in the house. Even you can have the haircut in your house. Um, Music room, yeah, many space, and the garden. We have the garden on the first floor, and then we also have the garden on the third floor. We do have the laundry room. We have many things that different from another project. Yeah, and I think all the detail that we do it. Uh, it's a fair price. Customer love it. We use Waterworks for the faucet. We use Duravit for the toilet. All the high-end brand. As we do have the Pranti, we use the Sesa from Italy. Yeah, that's just a fair price that customer love. Like if they feel that okay, I spent 100 millions, I got 100 millions too. Something like that.
Okay. And since it is a luxury project, so it's kind of like raises the question to that: does the project has concerns over the environmental effects? Cause like it is now like a very training topic, trending topics in today's world on the environment concerns. And since it's being the luxurious residence, does you have any concerns over the environment?
So you mean that what the project do to do with the environment, right?
Yes, sir.
ใช่ไหมคะ
ครับผม
To save the environment.
Yes, like, did you concerned about the environmental factor? Like, as you say,
Um, Actually, personally, for me, I very concerned about environment. But to do the project, I only can able to do like few things. Like first, we do the solar cell. Secondly, we do the waste disposer about the food. And the last one that the house is facing south. So if you can see, we use a lot of grill in the house. So in the house it's like windy all the time, even the summertime. If you open the window, you can stay without air conditioner. That's the only three things that we able to do with the project.
so for all you explained, I can see that like you really care about the customer experience and the details. Also, you have faced a lot of problems and behind your success. So, can for people who are interested in the same field, can you give us like the SY of the SY of what is your missing point at the case study? Like if you can turn back to your project, what is the missing point that you want to SY to the new people?
I think why my weakness point is the cash flow. We only able to do one by one unit house, and then when we can show the first one, the second one, and then the third customer came, and then oh, I want to buy the house, and then I say I don't have it, I have to build for a year. So mostly customer can wait for a year to get a house. That that is yeah, that is the weakness of the project. And what else? The contractor is very important since we are a small company. When you go hire the big build contractor, they don't accept a job because they want to build like 8 house, 10 house, 20 house. So you have to deal with the small to medium contractor. So that's a big problem too because they're not ready in every way. So actually the house should be done in a year. It will went to a year and a half, a year and 3 months, something like that. Yeah, that's a weakness point.
I have a quick question about the branding ครับคุณเอ so for the person who want to start from the zero ครับผม so what would you recommend for them to start a branding market like to effort to make the business in the market ครับผม like from zero เลยครับ what your advice about the branding
Mm. I think you have to have if you start from zero, you new in the market. I think you have to have something that different, like total different, or you, or either you give them more than another project. Like you spend 5 millions on my project, you get more than 5 millions than another project, or something that totally different, something like that. A design, whatever design, location is very important too. I think maybe the design and location it is first attraction for customer. So this project, I think the design is totally different from the market on that time. If we go back from that I started in the last 5 years, this design is not in the market. So it catch people eye. So I think, yeah, my suggestion is you have to have the good location, enough money for the cash flow, and something different, design different, or you can give them more than another project do. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Home. So I think you cover a lot of homes. Next, we will move on to our Q&A sections. So this is the question that we're sending from our viewer, and some of our students are sending some of the curiosity to you, Home. So the first question is from the Atelier project. What is your thought behind the projects, the concept, and the point that you care about the privacy, Home?
The concept. Yeah, we think. So for me, I'm think about the privacy because when we go out to see another project that like 80 millions or 100 million, when I go there, and then there's no swimming pool, there's no fitness in the house. And then for me, I'm 45 years old, right? And then I want to swim. And then what? I have to go to the clubhouse and then wearing my swimming suit. And then what? Swimming. And then take a shower here, or I should wrap up my bathrobe and then driving back to my house and then take a shower. What should I do? I think that if you have 100 million, you're supposed to have the privacy, not to sharing with the people. Okay, if I'm a kid to playing with someone else, it's okay. But when people in the mid age, I think the privacy is very, very important. So when we thinking start with the privacy, so we do what else to the privacy? So the house is should be have the toilet outside. So you never go out from your house to the toilet. It's all dust in the floor, right? So when we backward the toilet in the house, you can see your kids swimming. You can drink the coffee with your garden, not go out the toilet with the road, with the street, with seeing another people. So that all those idea, yeah, starting to think about the word privacy first, to design and the concept of the project. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then comes to the next question. What are the most important things in real estate and management?
Truly money, money, location, and so most, yeah, money is the very important is, I think it's the biggest thing that in this kind of business is the money, because every day you spend the money, every day no income, only outcome, do spend, and then you collect your money at the end when you're able to sell the house. And then when you have the money, the best it's location, the good one, the okay one, and then the concept come from the last. If even you have the very, very nice concept, but you don't have the money enough, it won't be able to success. You will crash in the middle because the cash is not full. So you pay them first time, to like few months, 5 or 6 months, and then okay, when you have no money, when you go back, you can't do anything. The bank won't let you loan. You have to do done with the bank loaning everything before you started the project. So only thing I can see, the most important thing is the money. Yeah, it is truly, yeah.
Okay, so move on to the next question, Home. What is your secret to success in real estate business, Home?
Passion, attention, patience. Only three things. Because every day you're facing too many problems from the workers, Even all of them are outsourced. Sometimes you call contractors like 100 times, they will pick up. They already ran away with your money or whatever. That's a big part of the patient. um, and then you have to have the conscious all the time, don't panic. And then we like, oh, it's so many problem. Yeah, the key is you have to be have like very passionate about it, and pay attention and the patient, and then success will come to the end.
Okay, thank you, Kap. And the next question is that what are your goals and aspirations for the future of your real estate parts?
um if if you ask me back like 5 years, maybe I would say to get in the market, to be the mahachon, but if you ask me today, my mind is changed. I want to do the build, like the house that with my dream, and then successful with that, the customer who live in the house, they happy, and then for me, for the team, it's happy too. And then yeah, that's the goal, that the house is perfect for everyone. Like it's mean the mean of perfect is not, it's that mean that not leaking. The owner stay with the happiness, something like that. That is make me and my team is very very happy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And in the future, we probably might start another project, but it's still in the head that what we gonna do for the next one. Maybe I have two choices now that make it bigger than this one, and we go for 300 millions, or we do the medium one and we go to the 80 millions. Yeah, that's the future that we think about now. Mm-hmm.
ดีครับผม and next is a question from the comment นะผมคุณเอ so are you planning to do other residential project like a small size luxuries or the condominium
Not condominiums, maybe like medium houses. Yeah, but not condominiums. Mm-hmm.
can you give us answer why not
For
condominium
what? ทำไมไม่เหรอ? Okay. For the condominiums, you have to buy the land, the good one, and then you have to build like 20, 30 stories, like 150 rooms, 200. So my company have only me and like my two secretary. I think it's too way too hard, too difficult for me. For me, I want to be chill now. I think this is not the idea for another people. But if you ask me that why I don't do it, I think it's too hard for me now. I don't want to take like 5 and then build the condominium and then start selling again. Mm-hmm. And then I prefer to do the house project.
Okay, and the next question is from Shinagit Shomani. Speaking of luxury project, there is a need to have a proper and skillful contractor. What are the criteria when you select any contractor?
Okay. This is a good question. You never know who is good contractor, right? Everyone present themselves. Oh, I have the experience for like 40 years or whatever. The thing that I think every company do is to have the consult. We do have the consult to check every work that every 2 week before the payment. We have the consult team to check their works, that you pass or not. If you pass, you get the money, something like that. You cannot, you can choose from the profile a little bit, that how many years that they're doing in the business field, and then but that's not still not the answer that they're good or not, because I hire all the company that built for like 20, 30 years. It's still The problem is come a lot because it's very hard for them to find the workers too, because all the workers they go to the big company like Italian, Thai, or whatever. So it difficult time for them, for the contractor too. They have the problem with their workers. They don't have enough, not on time, cannot control. Yeah, it's different from the big company contractor. So the thing that can help you a lot, so we have to have the consult. Yeah, the consult will help to build the house, everything. To check.
That was a really good answer. So the next question from Patara Taimongkol นะผม So is there a chance for us as an architectural student to have a little field trip to visit your projects?
Absolutely, why not? Yes, more than welcome. Because now we have the show unit. Yeah, we will finish the show unit in a few days. Yeah, the number house, the number 5, and when we're gonna start do the marketing online again on the April 1st to get the customer come to see the unit show. Yeah.
Thank you for letting us go through your project ครับผม
Sure.
the next question นะ
Yeah, and the next question is that for this type of project, what is the general percentage fee for the design?
Designer, like I think designer ครับผม
Is it much different from the common houses?
Like
For
how
the
much is
de-
it to your architect ครับผม Like how many
Oh,
percent paid by your architect?
almost 10 million. Yes. Yeah, and for the interior designer, it's about 4 million. It's a good job to do, see? Right?
That's a lot.
Yeah, but comparing to the
Yeah.
common house, that's not really
But
good.
but you have to think this way. It's 10 million because we build that design duplicate. If you do one house, it's probably maybe 5 million, but you duplicate that design for 9 houses. So they charge every time you build more and more. Yeah, that's the way we do the project. But if you build one house, I think probably he might charge me around 4-5 millions. But we do the duplicate design. That's why it's turned to, I think, 11, 10 or 11 millions at the end.
ครับผม Thank you. So the next question is what is your recommendation for people who aspire to do the project similar to Atelier, where to start or what to study ครับผม Can be maybe an article or the book or maybe the experience ครับผม
Can you ask again? I'm not sure I understand the question.
Like if they want to start a project similar to Atelier ครับผม So where should they start ครับผม and what should they study?
Similar to Atelier เหรอ?
Yes ครับผม
Like you want to start the project similar to Atelier?
Yeah, maybe a luxury project ครับผม
Oh, how to start it?
ครับผม what to
You
start
So you have to go around and then seeing what they have it for now and what they do for another project that have the same price, similar price, like 100, 150 or 200. What they give, what they have, what is the location. You have to do the survey, and you have to think about yourself, what you want to do that represent yourself, represent uniqueness, how you like it, something different in the niche market. Like for me, I like gray color, so not much project that using dark gray color at that time. Yeah, you have to put yourself something into the project. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be passionate. But if we go and we copy, it's not good. To do the luxury, you have to go to many things, to the kitchen shop, to I go to Italy to see the kitchen, so waiting to the fair, that what do you have in this day, what is like really luxury, what is made from uh, you if you want to buy the toilet, what is the toilet made from, why you call this toilet luxury. You have to know all the story about the thing that you use in the house. Okay, it's become the first um the first kitchen in the world using blah blah blah, something like that. We learn many things to use in the house. All the tires come from Italy. Why it's good? It's handmade. Oh, this one is handmade using the pure brass from Germany, something like that. You have to learn everything, all the things in the house, the aluminium, the digital door lock, the door. It's many things. Yeah, even the tree that we use is 100 years old already. The tree in the house. Yeah, something with the story. Yeah, people love story.
Have a lot of things to consider, everyone.
Yeah. And the next question is that, do you think that the market is still asking or wanting for more luxury residential project?
It is. It is for sure. I mean, for now, because if we see that, if we say that, okay, the house is 100 millions, it's a lot. It's not a lot. It's still only like maybe 7 or 10 in Bangkok, and then like for me, I only have 9 house. Santiburi only have 24 house. Uh, what is that? It's Chat Isala only have 11 house. Sansili have like in that project maybe 19 houses. It's still less than 100 houses for 100 millions. So they still need more in the market because it's one project. It's only few house. It's like 9, 10, 12, 19. In the market we still want more because if you go for the price mid price for 50 and 80 millions, it's 1,000 house in the market. It maybe more than 1,000. Every project do 50 and 80, and if you talk about 3 to 5, maybe 10,000, right? So so 100 million house, people still look for it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's for a while, maybe still from now to the next 5 years for sure. And more luxury to come. hmm
I see, everyone. Okay, so the next question from Shinukit again, everyone. So how do you deal with the problem from construction that's caused the house to not be on time, everyone? And how do you talk to the customer about this issue, everyone?
Oh, no, no, no. We don't talk about this issue because for me, my project, I finish the house 100% first and then I sell. I'm not like sign a contract that I'm okay, I'm gonna finish on the July and then I'm not finished. And if that happen, right, what we gonna do? The legal say that you have to give them back the money with the 7% interest. Yeah, that's the way that another project do. You have to give them back the money because you already missed the contract, and then you pay them 7% interest. Or if the customer really want the house, they can wait. Maybe you might probably offer them like the full house air conditioner. That's 2 million baht to make them happy. Yeah, that's the way. If it happen, most of the people do that way. Yeah. So okay, you don't have to pay for the air conditioner, like 10 of them I give you free. Can you wait for another 2 3 months? Yeah, that's a good deal too. You save 2 million and then you wait for 2 3 months more. For the contractor, what to do with them? Nothing. You have to talk to them. Please hurry. Because if you fight with them, they left. Okay, I go. That's gonna be like huge problem. You have to be pleased, finish it. Let's get it on time. Something like that.
Okay, everyone. So I think next is the last questions.
Okay.
About being new to the market, how do you gain a trust to the customer and the contractor, everyone?
Oh, we have no trust because we're new in the market, right? So the way that we do that, we sell the house. Okay, you see the house, you get this. Okay, this is what you get. That's the way. But if you big company, I can buy without seeing anything. Like, okay, I trust you. Okay, whatever. Okay, and you're gonna be finished in another 2-3 years, right? Okay, I trust you. I pay every month to get the future condominiums, the future house. But for me, no one trusting me. Oh, who are you? I never heard. What is your profile? So the way that we do that, we build the house. This is what you get. You give me money. This is what you get. Whatever. Close the door. This is the deal. That's the way. That's I talked earlier that okay, we're gonna finish the unit number 5, and then this month, and then we're gonna start do the marketing on April 1st. We completely done 100%, and then this is what you get. You pay me. This is what you get. That's it. But if the future, they probably might know the name of the company, might be tracking more. But today, no.
Any question from the listener? If you have question, please type on the comment right now.
Me?
No, I mean like the viewer.
Oh, okay.
I think that we can do the last one.
Yes, we can have one more question before we ending the live stream.
Okay.
I think it seemed like maybe no more questions sending. I think so. Yeah. I think that's all for our questions section. So I'm really thank you พี่เอมากครับผม for being our guest today. I really
Okay,
appreciate
more than welcome. ขอบคุณค่ะ
question is really helpful for our architectural student ครับผม
And we already had a great discussions over the luxurious real estate and management, which we are very very new to it, and we had gained lots of knowledge and information.
Okay, and if you guys want to take a tour, let me know. Okay.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you, have.
ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you ครับผมสวัสดีครับ
Okay.